Friday was a day off for Team Canada here in Copenhagen. Darren Dreger as they get set for their semi-final matchup Saturday against the Swiss, and it will be anything but a free spot on the bingo card for Team Canada. Switzerland beat them at last year's event and have beaten them 3 of the last 6 times they've faced them here. 4 of those are one-goal games. This is not going to be a cakewalk.
No, Canada knows that the Swiss are going to be a challenge. The Swiss are not afraid of the big countries, and Canada certainly qualifies as a hockey powerhouse, even though they didn't play that way throughout the preliminary round. What the Canadians expect is a good, youthful, aggressive, fast-paced hockey game. The Swiss are going to use their speed to try and force the Canadians into making mistakes and potentially taking some penalties. Now, Canada was very good against the Russians in terms of discipline, so they're hoping that that mindset carries into the semifinal as well.
Meanwhile, over in the other semifinal, you have the United States against the juggernauts, the Swedes. Probably the best team in the tournament through the preliminary round. Is there a preference, you think, for Canada? Should they be able to get through on which of those two they face?
Well, either way, it's a flip of the coin. There's no question about that. When you look at the Swedes, they're believed to be the deepest team here. I know that the Americans are playing the card, or at least trying to substantiate the role of the underdog against Sweden because they're so deep. Their fourth line literally is an offensive checking line, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Their D-core very, very deep. But Patrick Kane has really thrown Team America on his back, and he relishes the role of captain of Team USA. He had a big game against the Czech Republic, and they're going to need more of that in terms of the opportunities against Sweden.
So Sweden was in Pool A, Canada was in Pool B, so they did not face one another in the preliminary round, but Canada, of course, did lose to the United States in a shootout in the tournament's opening game.